Hello everybody, Jordan here, the PH is silent. Thanks for joining me today as we deep dive into some more deities on the Forgotten Realms. Today we're covering Mielikki, the Forest Queen, and Milil, the Lord of Song. Mielikki is a forest god. Her portfolio includes forest creatures, rangers, dryads, and the season of autumn. Mielikki's symbol is that of a unicorn's head, and this confuses people into thinking that Mielikki is actually a unicorn or takes the aspect of a unicorn. You can find Mielikki riding a unicorn at times, but she shouldn't be confused as the patron of unicorns. She is the goddess of the woods and protects the creatures that live in it. Mielikki actually makes her home on Faerun. Because of this, she was unaffected by the time of troubles, already spending her time on the prime material plane. She serves Sylvanas alongside Eldath and considers Eldath to be almost her sister, and Sylvanas a father figure. Another belief is that Sylvanas is the father of Mielikki, but this is untrue. The confusion comes from a name given to Mielikki. She is commonly known as the daughter of Sylvanas, but is not directly tied to Sylvanas in that way. Mielikki is good-humored and quick to smile. She dislikes speaking formally or leading large groups. She is very loyal and protective of her friends, but does not grant friendship lightly. Clerics, druids, and rangers follow Mielikki, mostly of good alignment, but there are occasional neutral followers as well. Although most rangers follow Gwaron Windstrom, they do this as a connection to Mielikki, seeing her as too wild to pray to directly, but acknowledging that she is the goddess of the forest. Thus, prayers are sent to Gwaron Windstrom to be delivered to Mielikki on behalf of the worshipper. Other followers of Mielikki are dryads, treants, woodsmen, the occasional elf, especially wood elves, and a few bards. The dogma of Mielikki's church is to stress the positive and outreaching nature of the wild, that intelligent beings can live in harmony with the wild, without requiring its destruction. Mielikkians are taught to embrace the wild and not fear it. The wild ways are good ways. Many believe that they are to live in the forest and to be part of the forest. Because of this, many forest rangers of Mielikki spend their whole lives in the forest, protecting trees and animal life from woodsmen and poachers, or anyone that would hunt for sport rather than food. The clerics of Mielikki will live close to forests, but among small communities. There they preach the good word of Mielikki, attempting not only to convert, but to teach others that they can live harmoniously with nature. There is no need to conquer, break, or tame nature. Nature is there, it will protect and provide for you if you let it. When called upon, they will defend the forest with force of arms if necessary. Mielikki's followers tend to work against those that use fire magic, that which can destroy an entire forest. Because of this, they are against the Red Wizards and followers of Kasuth. Rangers of the faith are to be assisted whenever possible. The most prominent center of their faith is located at the Falls of Tumbling Stars, west of Lake Sember. Mielikki doesn't really have temples, but shrines set up in the forest. The location of the Falls of Tumbling Stars is hidden in a valley, and its entrance is guarded by rangers and half-elf archers of deadly skill. Located here are holy bathing pools, where wounded are restored to life by the magic of Mielikki. The clerics and rangers of Mielikki change their outfits with the color of nature, so more whites in winter and greens in spring. This helps them blend in with nature and provides camouflage on their adventures. Up next is the deity of bards and song, Milil. Milil is known as the Lord of Song, the guardian of singers, and the one true hand of the all-wise Ogma. His symbol is a silver harp depicted with 5 strings whose body is made of silvery leaves. He's depicted as a handsome male human or elf with a melodic voice. Milil is the ultimate performer and is worshipped by actors, musicians, entertainers of all kinds, and even some painters. Milil is smart and well-educated. He is a master of all sorts of performance techniques. This has made him self-centered and egotistical at times. Milil loves to be the center of attention and can be frustrated when eyes are not on him. He easily bores, and his mind tends to wander. The followers of Milil tend to be good or neutral, never evil, and can be either lawful or chaotic, it does not matter. Milil attracts those who love music and who need to be part of it, not merely a listener. They love good wine, good food, pleasing art, and architectural or natural surroundings. His followers tend to be travelers, never staying in one spot too long, and are active performers. Musicians, dancers, accomplished composers all worship Milil. All temples of Milil have very good choirs, songmasters, and organists. The Church of Milil is highly organized. Its priests adhere to clear rules and organized hierarchy. Each member is given a title that shows his or her place in the church order. A novice at the lowest rank is known as a mute one, with songmaster being the title for the top senior clergy. The temples are soaring cathedrals of splendid architecture, with choir lofts and facilities for stage performances. The dogma of the Church of Milil is inspiration, creativity. Milil represents a finished thought, or taking an idea from conception to reality. Life is a song, strive always to make it more beautiful. Destroy no music nor instrument, nor stop a singer before the tune is done. His priests are charged to listen to the world around as it fills your own soul with sound. They are charged with singing to Milil every day because music is the most precious thing that one can create. The major center of worship is Arbalest's house in Athkatla. Milil journeyed there during the time of troubles to personally found a singing circle. The deity chose a man to oversee the building of his temple, and it became a most holy place. Other temples exist, most notably in Waterdeep. And that's it for today. Milil sounds like an obvious choice for a bard deity, but honestly, it would be fun to play a cleric of Milil that took the entertainer background. Maybe you can convince your DM to give you some choice bard spells as cleric ones. Reminds me of Orpheus because of the obsession with music, the arrogance, and the wandering mind. Deities like that can be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please hit like, consider subscribing, and check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. And I will see you all in the next video.